Okay, so Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So we are um, trying to understand some of the things which are necessary for the people who wish to speak English. There are two things which are necessary. One is conversation. Okay. In normal language, you can say this is talk between two people or more than two people. Okay. So this is one of the important thing, because when you are talking to the people, you are trying to get the information, and you are also trying to let them introduced by you, so that you can be able to know them in a very good way. And another thing which is necessary to make the conversation more effective is grammar. So for any language, grammar is necessary for the effectiveness. Grammar make it easy for the people to understand what kind of sentence you are speaking. They also understand that what is the meaning of your sentence, and they also understand that whatever you are speaking is authentic. Therefore, you need to understand the grammar, and that is why the grammar is necessary. So let me come to our point. Because we understand that conversation is one of the things which is necessary. Okay? So in these videos, we will try our best to make sure that we will learn the conversation, and we will try to let ourselves aware what kind of sentences are there which the people speak usually in the environment, and how to understand them and how to answer them. Similarly, with reference to that, we will also look at the grammar, that what kind of grammar we will try to initiate, and what sort of thing which is necessary to make a sentence proper, you can say that correct and effective. So let me move towards one of the things which is necessary. So when we talked about the conversation, we say that in conversation we need to understand what type of things which is said by the people, and what are the usual sentences we get usually when we are talking to the people. So there are some kind of sentences, and we will also talk about them. But let me just focus on some of the thing which is necessary. See, and we'll move fast to our first topic. So this is called Unit 1. Introduction. One of the things which is necessary for you to understand is to know other. And in any language, this thing is very necessary. For example, you are speaking any other language, that is Arabic. So you need to understand that what kind of sentences the other people understand, and then you will try best to understand the meaning of it, and then you will try to reply in the same way. So similarly, when we are talking about English, there are some sentences which are usually said by the people, and we need to understand them, what kind of sentences are there. So we go towards a first unit that always try to tell us what is the usual way to speak to others. Okay. So we will look a kind of sentence which is usually used by the people. For example, we say, hello. So the B can reply it as, hey, hello. Same. Similarly, A may say, while saying the hello, I am Imad. Because whenever you are talking to other people, you need to introduce yourself. Therefore, the other person to whom you have introduced yourself, he will be familiar to you, and then he will try to tell his own name. So, for example, okay. Now, similarly, we have another sentence which a person says, are you a teacher? Are you a teacher? So, another can ask or say, no, I'm not. Similarly, the person can say, because when you are getting the answer in no, so you can ask another question. That is easy. If a person is not teacher, he may be a student. Or you can ask the question in a different way. For example, you want to ask that is he a student, so you can say, oh, because you got the wrong answer, or your question was wrong, so you can say, oh. Are you a student? So the person can say, yes, I am. Okay. Similarly, you can ask this question also. If you are not a teacher, then you can ask, what do you do? So you can say, I'm a doctor. Okay. Now we practice a bit more. For example, we can ask the question that from where the person belongs. So for example, we can ask the question that are you from Tunis? You can say Tunisia. So person can say, no, I am not. Similarly, because you don't get the answer, so you will ask, where are you from? Where are you from? Or you can say, where do you live? So the person can answer, I am from Egypt. Okay, similarly, there are some sentences which are easy for you to remember. But we also will understand that why these sentences are used. So let me practice some of these sentences which are easy for us to use, and then we will try go towards the grammar section. But we are not talking about the grammar section now. We will talk about it later. So let me talk about some of the exercises. For example, we say so we can make a sentence. For example, first question will be asking, who is this person? So we'll say who is, and because he is male, Ali, so we'll ask who is he. What will be the answer? He is, yes, right, Ali. Okay. So second question, where is he from? So answer will be, he is from US. So the last question we'll ask. Is he a teacher? Okay, look at the question. Is he a teacher? Is Ali a teacher? So what we'll say? No, he is not. Now we'll ask another question. Is he a doctor? Answer will be yes, he is. So that was our first introduction of English, and we'll hope you will understand it. The exercise part will be given in a handout. So the more you will exercise, the more you will understand. The easy thing to understand is that try to know some of the usual words which are used in the conversation, and let me give you some of the example, then we will close this video. For example, let me say, hello. You can say hi, hey, salam. This is all can be used. To the Muslims you can say. The reply will be the same. Also you can say how are you for asking. How do you do? Or you can say howdy. You can also say how is everything. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So we'll answer the same way. How are you? I am fine. How do you do? The answer will be the same. How do you do? It's like asking that, are you doing fine? And you are replying that you are doing fine. There is no legitimate answer for that. Similarly, howdy is also howdy, because howdy is the short form of how do you do. In a similar way, how is everything? You can say everything is thing is fine. Or you can say everything is all right. Or everything is perfect. So, listeners and viewers, this was our first introduction video. So, those people who are trying to learn English or they want to make it better, you can say they want to make it fluent, so they will learn easily that how they need to make it fluent. So, this was our first video. We'll hope that we will continue it, and I hope that you will learn something. Try to practice it more. Try to practice it with the people you know, and try to practice it with those people who you are learning, so that you will be able to understand how to use them, and these words will become a part of your memory. So whenever you will be introducing to them, whenever you will be talking to them, you will be able to understand them what they are saying. So that was our first video, and let we end it, conclude it with the word that I hope you will find this video helpful for you, and you will be able to learn something from it. Goodbye from now. Allah Hafiz. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.